Yeah, the pen ran out of ink and she ran out of paper.
Hello.
Hi.
Are we doing this? Hey, Froggy,
Yeah.
how long was yesterday's podcast and the day before's podcast?
We were over by probably a total together, probably like 6 minutes.
Okay,
there you
so
go.
Okay.
welcome to the 9-minute podcast today.
I like that.
And I think we need to delve into Lisa because we had her on earlier, right?
Yes.
And I don't know, something smells funny with this whole story.
I agree.
So can you restate the story
All right, go ahead, Lisa.
quickly and succinctly?
I went to a reunion, a class reunion last weekend, and there was this guy here who happened
Hold
to be...
time out. I got to interject something. By the way, it was
Oh
not
my
her
God.
talk. The class reunion she went to was not her school or her class. Continue on.
Correct.
And she cleared her
Wait,
throat.
that changes everything. Why did you go?
Yeah.
Right.
Because I happen to be friendly with two schools in Pinellas County. And anyway, so
Okay.
I went back, and there was the typical hot guy that was hot back in high school. So I was walking up to talk to him. Some girl steps right in front of me and says, I went to prom with him. And I'm thinking, I don't give a flying shit what you did with him. And so I was like, okay. And then I walked on over to him. And I started talking about graduation, talking. She's giving me like this look, like this up and down look, which, honey, that was over 30 years ago that we were in high
Right.
school. Get the fuck over it, honey.
And you didn't even go there. So what's she doing?
I don't know. I guess she wanted to get her claws into him.
I'm on her side, actually.
Damn.
You didn't even go to the school or in the class. Why were you even there? I'm on her side.
And I have friends
So wait,
there. She didn't.
did you know him though? But you do know him.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you know him?
How
know
did he
him?
look now?
I didn't know him.
How did he look now, Lisa?
He looks great. He still looks good. Takes
Oh.
care of himself. Kind of like Gandhi said, he looks like he smells like suntan oil.
Yeah, he looks like he smells like a tanning bed.
He does.
Lisa.
He was brown like me, but I don't think he's of any type of brown descendant.
Okay, now here's
Or I don't think he's a descendant of anyone
here's a
brown.
couple of questions. Did anything happen between the two of you?
Never.
Nothing.
No.
Would you
swear.
like it to?
What about last
Yeah.
weekend?
No, idiot.
But now here's the follow-up question. Had something happened between the two of you, would you have told Froggy?
Are you talking about like prior, like a long time ago?
Yeah, like if years ago,
last
whatever,
weekend.
under the bleachers.
Oh, Froggy.
Yeah, he's got the
Would you-
list. I don't know. Probably. I mean,
Do you guys actually have that list? Does
Yes,
that
she does.
exist in your marriage?
She does.
who-
She has the list, but she can't find. She claims she can't find it now.
it's a small
well,
list.
you don't know who's
Only the
on it?
first 2 pages.
Wait, have you
Two
really
pages.
written this stuff down?
No,
No,
I
no,
wasn't
get
talking
this,
about that
ready?
list. I was talking about a list of people you could cheat on each other with.
no.
I wasn't talking about that other. That other list is
list.
weird.
One day she was bored in traffic when we lived in South Florida, and she made the list on the way home. I'm like, who the fuck does that?
I had to jar my memory
Lisa.
a little bit.
Wait, it was the list of everyone you've slept with?
Yeah. The pen ran out of ink and she ran out of paper.
Shut up.
Lisa.
Stupid.
Lisa.
Poor Lisa.
Yes.
Here's a question for everybody. Okay, so if you run into somebody that you hooked up with in the past, do you tell your significant other, or do you just say nothing happened, just to avoid the?
No,
the
I
argument?
always say it.
I would tell him.
Gotta come clean.
I made the mistake of telling an ex-boyfriend once because we were talking to this guy, and then as we were walking away, I was like, oh, by the way, I made out with him in high school. Literally, that was all that happened. And the boyfriend freaked the fuck out.
Oh.
Why would you wait until we were done talking to him? I was like, what, were you going to punch him in the face? Like, cut the conversation short? Give me a break. It's so stupid. So now I will not. Nope.
Hold on.
have a
Have we
question for
ever
Lisa.
run into somebody?
Agree, Gandhi.
Have we ever run into
Thank you.
somebody and you lied to me and told me you didn't do anything with them when you in fact did?
Oh, I don't. We've been together 24 years.
No,
I
when
don't
you-
have any
so
idea.
You don't know if you lied to me?
Oh, I don't know.
That means yes.
Lisa.
That's a yes.
Lisa's like, maybe. It's possible.
Could happen.
It's possible.
Lisa.
Yes.
When you made the sex list, it's a 2-part question. Did you write it in chronological order or in good sex order? And if that's the case, where was Froggy on the list?
Well,
Oh, Jesus.
No, it wouldn't be in good sex order. No,
It was
no.
in chronological order, and I wasn't the last name.
Oh, whatever.
Shut up.
Cute.
I was asking if I could take a few off, maybe, and just forget. But in my now experience, I would suggest to anybody not to share all the information with your significant other. Just saying. Just saying.
She told
I
me
don't
she
think
wanted
we've
to take
ever
one guy
had
off the
that.
list because it was really small. I'm like, that doesn't matter.
Doesn't count. Yeah, that still
Well, maybe
counts.
she didn't feel it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
I don't think Sheldon and I have ever sat down and actually said, how many partners have you had? How many? He knows that my list isn't great.
No.
But I don't think we've ever really, because we've always thought the past is the past.
And what
You
about
did
his
that.
list?
It is. I mean, I'm sure. First of all, hold on.
Oh my God.
I don't want my kids to hear. In the UK, they start a lot sooner than they start here. Let's just say
Hey,
that.
in Miami too.
Yeah. Oh,
Miami's just like the UK. I say that all the time.
The UK and Miami are very similar. but I still, we've never there are girls that pop up or something. Like I know one of his ex-girlfriends who's married now and has kids. She sends us Christmas cards and birthday cards all the time, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And if she actually came here because she still lives in the UK, I wouldn't mind getting together with her and going out and hanging out. I know he was kind of hanging out with her, but I don't know. It's been
Here's my question.
been there, done that.
Yeah.
Everybody in this room, if you had to make a list of your sexual partners, would it be on like a Post-it note, a standard rule, college rule, legal pad? Like what type of paper would you need?
A scroll.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you.
Now, let me ask you a question. Are we
File on the
saying
computer.
full on the doing it?
Sex.
Or are we just saying like
Sex.
touchy-feely?
I know,
or
I
I
just
have
doing
that list.
sex,
It's
sex.
different sections. It's different sections.
Sex.
I
Oh,
have
it's
that
different.
list.
No,
All right, wait, but are you talking about sex or like sex and lollipoppy? Because that's
Right.
a form of sex. You can ask some former presidents about that.
It is a
I don't have that list.
I think every form.
I'll
every
tell you.
form.
Can I tell you how I have mine separated?
Oh, jeez.
Mine
Stuffed
is
animals.
Brody, man, you are just too much.
How do you have it separated?
Mine is making out, then it's all other stuff, and then sex. And
All
then
I
teddy
know
bears.
is sex. It's so weird that you know these subcategories.
You remember the people that you made out with? Every person you ever made out with?
That's weird.
No, not every, but I mean,
Wow.
I would make the list as I went along. Yeah. I mean, I had it in my desk drawer all
What about
through
the
high
dog
school.
with the dog food? Where does that go on the list?
Not on the list.
Different section.
That's in that middle category. It's everything in the middle.
Illegal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's on a post-it that we don't show people.
I don't know what you mean.
Are we at 9 minutes yet?
No,
I
not
don't-
even close.
Oh my gosh.
Why
Every
is
time the
Gary being so
conversation
quiet?
goes to bestiality, I try and cut things short.
I bit my tongue on all this.
Yeah, you did, Scary. You
It's
and
more like
Garrett are
7
being real
minutes.
quiet.
We should do 7 minutes and just call it 7 Minutes in Heaven. Just title the podcast.
7 minutes
Just
in
finish up the
heaven.
podcast, that's all.
All
Cute.
joking
Seven.
aside, including you, Lisa, everybody in this room, who do you think has the longest list?
Oh, out of everybody?
Yeah. Why'd you slide out of the camera view, Lisa?
Can I say? I'm gonna say Scary.
I'm going to say Scary or Nate.
I think Scary
I
is the
think-
shortest
I
list.
actually
I think Scary is the shortest list out of all the guys.
I think Nate.
I think
I'm going to
Nate
go
has
with
the
Nate.
I think Nate.
Nate has the
Yeah,
longest
Nate
list.
has the
Nate
longest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
All right, we're done.
But I have something.
Look at that.
Had Scotty been single
Gandhi,
longer, I
Gandhi.
think Scotty's list would be long.
Me?
No, that's not true.
No,
No
'cause
way.
I remember Scott trying to get Scotty hooked up with some of my friends, and it was not an easy thing. Scotty was always picky, and Scotty wasn't just throwing it out there. He was
Right,
never
and I
like
was
that.
afraid. I was always afraid anyway. I
Okay.
would ruin it before.
And
it
don't forget,
Yeah.
I got a very, very late
Yes.
start. So
Yeah.
my
Like
list is
how
not-
late? Like how old were you when you lost your virginity
Like
late?
2
How old?
months ago.
20?
You were 20?
You were 20?
You beat me. I was
Scared, didn't you?
18. I thought I was so late.
He showed me where. It was great.
Nate, where are you
Wait.
on this list? Nate,
In
how
the
big is
butt?
your
He
list?
showed you his butt? It's weird.
I'm not going to say, but what I will say is this. I would say any of the ladies here, your list could be way longer than us.
Right.
If you
could
chose
be.
to.
Mine's not.
Sure, it could
True.
be.
Well, it
Danielle?
could be, but that doesn't matter.
But
If you
Lisa,
could.
Lisa's hiding her face.
Nate, let's play greater than or less than.
Oh, let's
Nate, 10. Greater than or less than?
no.
Oh, he just
And we're done.
That's the podcast.
The man has spoken. The man has
Nate
spoken.
was just slinging
Hysterical.
wiener
There
for a long time.
Sam's
Right.
being quiet too.
My list could be much longer, but I always had nervous stomach, so that kept my list
So what,
kind
you
of short.
shit on people?
He
Like,
shit
what do you-
yourself?
Stomach or
There's a Pornhub section for that.
It's a never
There is.
happened.
No, yeah, that's right. I would get nervous, and I would get nervous stomach. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to fart, I'm going to shit, I can't do this, and I would bail.
Oh my God, you are so cute.
What were you trying to do, Scotty?
Anything. I just the thought of like spending the night at a girl's house. Sometimes I would get nervous stomach, and I would either have to leave or just fake it out with something. You know, there was one
Baby, I
time
love
when
you so much, you give me diarrhea. I gotta
stayed-
go.
It's a compliment.
And
stayed
here
at
we
some
are.
girl's
How many
house.
minutes into the podcast? And Scotty brings up diarrhea.
I suffer from premature evacuation.
I
I
called
stayed
it.
at some girl's house in California one time, and the only bathroom was in her roommate's room, and there was a guy in there, and my stomach was gurgling. I was like, oh my God, am I going to hook up with this girl? So I went out on the balcony and told her I had to pee, and I pretended to pee, and I let out the biggest fart, and I'm like, I can't do this. And I wound up leaving. I didn't want to.
Ladies, he's married. You're out of luck.
I love you so much,
Oh
Scotty.
my God.
That's in the middle of the
He's
list.
so
That's
honest.
the middle
I
part.
think we hit 9 minutes. What do you think?
I think so.
No one can top that story. We
Where's
have to be
Nate?
done.
Nate,
Nate
doesn't want
went
to
to
tell
go
us
have
how
sex
many.
again.
He wants to go burn the list.
Yeah.
No, you can see Nate behind
Wave at the
Sam. He just
camera,
didn't want to
Nate.
answer these questions
Hey.
anymore.
I think if Elvis was here, he would have the most.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, probably.
And he would tell you. He would
So
tell
let's
you.
bring it back on Monday and just focus on Elvis.
Just know if William and I
that'll go
screw
well.
this
Good luck.
up, it's all over. I'm going to beat all you bitches with my
Wait a
number.
minute.
We're just gonna bang
Oh,
everything that walks.
damn, Sam.
All right,
Yeah,
goodbye,
I might.
everyone. That's it.
Oh, that's
That's
it.
the 9 minute podcast.
Bye. Sorry.